Hello, my friends. Hello, people out there in Cyberland. Hello, human beings listening through ones and zeros being transmitted through computers, allegedly. I don't even know how this works. This episode of the podcast is brought to you by Ting. Ting is a mobile service company that is an independent company that uses Sprint. What they do is they rent time on Sprint, so you get the same service that you would get with Sprint, but they have it set up their way. And their way is they want to do things as evenly and ethically and just as they want to make it as like above board as possible. A lot of the things you pay for when you pay for cell phones are not necessary, especially when you have contracts and early termination fees, and if you want to get out of things, it's very difficult. That's one of the things that Ting has avoided. They don't have any contracts. Cancel anytime you want. They don't have any early termination fees. They think it's silly. And they also have it set up in a very brilliant way where you only pay for what you use. So instead of having 120 minutes a month or whatever it is a month, whatever your pay thing is. If you use less than that, you don't, it's not like the company calls you up and says, hey, you should probably have a service for less minutes because you don't use all your minutes, and then, you have all these minutes that you didn't use, but you did pay for them. The way Ting has it, you pay for what you use, and you would be shocked at how easy it is to save money. 98% of people would save money using Ting. I don't know about the coverage, but I know because I feel like at this point in time, Sprint, like Joey Diaz loves Sprint. He's had Sprint for like 10 years.
Don't text him on it though.
Well, you can't text him. He won't accept phone messages. He won't accept text messages. If you call him, he wants to see Matt Fulchiron called, missed call Matt Fulchiron. That's all he wants to see. No voicemail. But this is not like some hick cell phone company. This is the Sprint backbone. So it's one of the best cell phone providers in the country. So you get the exact same service, but you own your phone. They'll sell you an iPhone 5 for $260. They sell you all the best Android phones, and you actually pay for the phone instead of what's going on when you go to a lot of places like the bigger name places, and you get a phone that's $500. It's not really $500. It's probably more. But you have to pay over like the course of several years that you have your contract. You pay what the difference is. So if you're paying $199, but the phone is actually a $600 phone, you owe them $401 that you'll have to pay for over the course of your contract. That's one of the reasons why when you try to leave your contract, you have to pay money to get out of it. And this is all something you've signed. You might not even realize it. That's how it was for the longest time. Contracts and early termination fees and paying for X amount of minutes per month. And Ting has just stepped in and stopped all that nonsense. And I think it's going to be the model that all cell phone companies use in the future. But right now, Ting's using it. They have that new Nexus 5, which is fucking badass. They have some badass Google phones now. $349. You own it. That's it. Never have to, there's no payments. There's no, it's it. It's over. Conversation's done. And if you want to leave, you're like, fuck you, Ting. Just
I got what I wanted.
Right over to Metro PCS? Hop over to them. Hop over to AT&T. Who cares? They don't mind. But use the code word Rogan. Go to rogan.ting.com, the URL, rogan.ting.com, and you can save $25 off of any of Ting's beautiful and delicious new mobile devices. That's rogan.ting.com. Da-da-da-da-da. We're also brought to you by Onnit.com. That is ONNIT, a human optimization website. If you're looking to get in shape, you dirty bitches, if you're looking to get it in gear, start to look sexy for the summer, pick up some kettlebells and battle ropes, and pick up one of those Keith Weber kettlebell cardio DVDs. Oh my goodness. Extreme kettlebell cardio DVDs 1 and 2. They're fucking fantastic. I love these videos because just do what he does and you're guaranteed to want to have a heart attack. Just keep up. Just keep up. That's all you have to do. And you see him doing it, so you just try to do it with him. It's even better than going to a gym. A lot of times when you go to a gym, how often does the guy lift weights with you? Not very often. But when you're following one of those DVDs, you literally have to follow him. He's doing it. You got to do it too. Don't be a bitch. Can't slack off. Awesome workout. and really good for the body too. It's a full body exercise type deal. It's with kettlebells, and if you haven't used kettlebells, the number one urge that I have every time I do this commercial is please go to either a personal trainer or get a really light kettlebell and go to YouTube and learn how to lift weights. And don't get crazy. Don't hurt yourself. Start off slow. And if you're embarrassed by the fact that you're lifting weights and it's only 18 pounds, just don't tell anybody. Keep working out, but don't tell anybody.
Watch it on YouTube. Don't put it on YouTube.
Yeah.
You know?
Put an outfit on, like a furry. Like put like a crazy furry hat. And plus, you'll be really shitty with kettlebells in the beginning anyway. So you'll probably hit yourself in the head a few times. If you have one of those big furry masks, it'll probably protect you a little bit. Like if you have some errant cleans and they hit you in your little chipmunk face.
Yeah. It's definitely a private beginning.
Anyway, go to Onnit.com and use the code word Rogan. You can save 10% off any and all supplements. Without further ado, the full charge is here, ladies and gentlemen. Matt Fulchiron. Cue the music, Brian.
Joe Rogan Podcast, check it out.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
Train by day, Joe Rogan Podcast by night, all day.
Powerful full charge. Yeah. Are you drinking already? You're an animal.
I am.
You don't give a fuck, dude.
I just got off the road and I've developed a habit. And it's kind of my first day off.
So this
in
is
a long time.
This is the first day off of how many days on the road?
I was gone since June 11th. We're going to call that 3 weeks.
Damn, son.
And I was in the Midwest the whole time. I never came home.
Woo!
And it's nice to see beautiful Los Angeles, California.
Those make you appreciate the fuck out of LA, huh?
Oh, my God. We got it so good out here.
People forget. They're not 80 million people out here because it sucks.
No. It's because it's off the fucking hook.
It's really unrealistic, though. It's a very unrealistic way to live. We don't ever deal with weather.
I know. That's what's so funny. That's all anybody was talking about there. Hope it rains today. Sure do need some rain. We never say that, even though we're the ones that need the rain.
Yeah, we don't have farms.
Yeah,
they're all farming.
Right.
When people out there say, "I hope it needs the rain," you know, they're literally talking about farms.
Yeah, and their livelihood.
Yeah.
And I saw a website out there called farmersonly.com.
Yeah.
Which is like a dating
Pretty
site.
hot, yeah.
Like an exclusive dating site.
Hot farmer dudes. Picking up on hot farmer gals.
That commercial's hilarious.
I wonder if farmers will do gayfarmer.com. Can you have? Are you allowed to say you're gay and be a farmer and pick up other gay farmers? How many gay farmers are there? That's a good question.
There's got to be at least 11 gay farmers.
Oh, shit.
In the entire country?
Absolutely.
Only 11?
No, at least.
That's a worn-out dating pool.
Yeah.
You imagine those poor 11 dudes just banging each other? Barns and shit.
All tired from working all day. Can't even put it in.
Go to gayfarmer.com right now on your computer. It's hilarious what comes up, dude.
I'm not having that in my fucking history.
It comes up, it switches to hisfirsthugecock.com, and it's just guys swallowing.
That's all good, Brian.
No hoes allowed.
I'm not doing that.
It'll ruin your computer.
It is a weird, very specific dating site, though.
It's the most
Farmer.com.
Specific I've ever heard.
I guess maybe they feel like a lot of people wouldn't understand that lifestyle. You know?
Yeah, I mean,
it's hard work, man.
You can't date a non-farmer.
Well, here's what you can't do. You can't be a farmer, find a guy or gal that's not a farmer from the city, drag them out to the farm, and expect it to work out.
That's not going to work out at all.
It might work out.
It could, but there's also that thing of where you're like, yeah, I'm a farmer, and then the chick's like, yeah, that's cool because I got some plants and stuff, and you're like, not the same thing.
They don't know what kind of work hours you're going to have to put in, but they might, some people have good work ethics and they look forward to that sort of a challenge. It might work with the odd person, but a lot of people who have like regular jobs where they get to sit down all day. Can you imagine if you went from some sort of an insurance sale? I always go with insurance salesman.
Yeah.
Because it seems like one of the most fucking boring bullshit jobs.
Phone and email all day.
And you're constantly like ass kissing people to like tell them, well, sir, the reason why this coverage is important.
Well,
and
Joe?
Normally I wouldn't say this, but I think in your circumstance, shut up.
Always saying your first name over and over again. Joe, you're going to love this coverage. It's the best thing you can get, Joe.
Just rubbing you, stroking you all day. They get out of there, they're exhausted,
Yeah.
That shit wears on you.
Yeah. My uncle's a car insurance guy, and he brings it home with him. He's adopted the voice.
Oh, no.
Like, if I call him up, he's like, well, hello, Matthew. How are you doing today?
Ew.
I love him. He's great.
Ew, you gross.
But he's
gross
from New
thing.
Jersey, and now he lives in Northern California, and now he talks like a regular insurance guy.
Wow, that's hilarious. That
Peter
is
Fulchiron, what's up,
hilarious.
dude? I love you. I'm not making fun of you.
Mad love. People always get mad if you talk about them on a podcast, man. Even if you say good things. If you say anything funny about some funny shit that happened, people get so upset.
Yeah.
Listen, man, we're all retarded. Don't you listen to things we say about us? We're all retarded.
I've said more worse things about myself than anyone else.
The difference between being an insurance salesman and being a farmer, though, is I think the farmers are a little bit more happy with I think it feels like you get something done. Like at the end of the day, when you brought in the crops, when you fed the cow, I don't even know which order you do that in.
I have no idea.
Whatever you did to bring in food.
Yeah, no, you can see it with your eyeballs.
Yeah.
Over the course of a couple months, you can see the crops growing. They say construction workers are really happy because they actually get to see what they built.
They're also usually on drugs.
Well, yeah, that helps. That helps.